All right. Hey guys, welcome to Girl Gone Wild. And I hope you are all up for a late night live stream. It's currently 1 o'clock where I am. I don't know what time it is where you are, but it's probably late if you live in America. So yeah, Foodie Beauty came. Yeah, Typhoid Miriam. That's a good one. Cat Shark. Foodie Beauty went live, and yeah, she is not looking too good at all. I don't know if she's playing it up for the camera. I watched a few minutes of it or playing it up for Salah. I don't know what's going on, but we'll go ahead and take a look at it together. But yeah, I just ask that you give me a little bit of grace with these live streams. I only did one other live stream on this channel, and it was mostly figuring out, you know, the technical side of it. I could not figure stuff out. So this is like my first live stream on the channel and I'm getting used to it and I get nervous, but I'm sure we will do just fine. But let me know how the audio is as well. I had a lot of trouble with that on the other live stream that I deleted. So hopefully I have those settings all figured out now moving forward. But if they are not good, let me know. But we will just go ahead and get right into it. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Okay, it sounds good. All right, and let me know if you can hear her audio. Now, we will probably not watch this whole live stream. I think she's still live. Um, it looks like she is. So, yeah, we probably won't watch this whole thing, but instead of doing a video on it, I just thought I would jump on live real quick before I go to bed, and we'll just see how this goes. So, yeah. Let's get started here. If it's too loud or if it's too low, just let me know.
What's up? Seasons don't fear me. It's Great Bill Marie. Hello.
Okay, starting off being absolutely disgusting as usual. Give me 1 second, you guys. Hold on just a second. Oh, thanks, April. My name is April too. I'm so sorry, you guys. You're gonna, like I said, you're gonna have to bear with me just a little bit. I do have to change a setting real quick, though. Hopefully, this doesn't mess things up. Okay, there we go. Nice, Chris. I'm glad you got the notification. I think we are all figured out now. Let me try this one more time. Okay, I think we're good. Let's do it.
Oh no. Hello, Breeze the name. Allison. Used to be. Teardrop. Hello. Yeah, Allison. Lotus. Where have I been? Reading life. It's about time, 20 minutes. Was I 20 minutes or more?
Yeah, if you guys don't know, she's been offline for like 2 days at this point, and people have been wondering where she's at.
Trixie, Optimistic, Tracy, Duck Puppet, Strawberries, Brittany. Hi, Bear. Just a minute, yeah, like, hey, everybody. I've been, like, not feeling good. Ah.
Oops. Yeah, she does not look good and she does not sound good. Now, when she first got there, she had those huge swollen tonsils and those were concerning by themselves. She kept saying that her throat was feeling better, but I think she has been feeling unwell since she's been there. Or she could be playing it up. You never know. There's always rule number 1. Who knows?
So, hey, Island Dragonfly. Yeah, I think I'm sick. I don't know what the heck it was like was it last night? I don't know. I don't even keep track of time. So, no, I have not been crying. I don't know. I just, like, all of a sudden, like, remember I had that sore throat and then that went away. And then not long after now, it's, I just, like, felt sick. Like, I got a cough, like instant cough. It sucks. Cough, congested. So I ordered some like soup. I don't want to go out in the humidity. Like it's hard to like breathe. Yeah, plant medicine is strong.
Yeah, I see someone asking in the chat if this was from tonight. I need a way where I can see the chat and her screen at the same time. I don't know how to do that though. I will figure that out. Maybe if I no, that wouldn't work. Okay, well, anyway, I saw someone asking if this was from tonight. Yeah, she's actually still live right now. I'm usually not a big fan of stream sniping, as they call it, but she's been going for a while. She'll probably be signing off soon. And this was, I mean, as much as I love live streaming with you guys and I want to chat and go through it, this is more like a test run for me. And I thought it would be good to do it late at night when there's not a whole lot of people on. And if it's too bad, then I'll just delete it afterwards. But yeah, I know the sore throat was from like 2 weeks ago. And she's still sick. Like, that's not just a cold. You know, colds don't last for 2 weeks on end and progressively get worse over those 2 weeks. So Thailand has an outbreak of monkeypox right now. Yikes. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, she's been so careless about her hygiene there. And she even, laughed it off the other night in the live stream and she's like, "Oh, I haven't washed my hands in 40 years. Why would I start now?" Okay, well, enjoy monkeypox then, Chantal. I don't know what the symptoms of monkeypox is, but I'm sure they're not good.
Ugh, I thought it was gonna go away. Honey and tea. I need to get some honey. But that means going to this friggin' store. I don't think they had honey at 7-Eleven, did they? I don't even know. Try snow bleach. No, I don't have a mask. No, it's just like
Oh, you hear that? No, I don't have a mask. Yeah, because why would you wear a mask in a foreign country where there's monkeypox running rampant, apparently, and you're touching everything and traveling and going on public transportation, like in cabs and stuff? That's wild to me.
cold. So I'm not gonna cut my vacation short. Hi, Mimos. And anyways,
Oh, she's not going to cut her vacation short. No, a little sickness wouldn't cause her to go back home because, yeah, she would be missing out on so much, right? Like, oh, yeah, she couldn't go to 7-Eleven every night if she was back home. Whatever reason, I've heard different theories from different people. I think one of the more believable theories is that there's some type of law in Kuwait that if you are renewing a tourist visa, that if you renew it over and over again, at some point you have to leave the country for at least a month. Like, and that is every year you have to do that. So that's the reason I think why she's in Thailand for 30 days and she has to be there for 30 days. I can't believe she's still trying to keep up with the lie of this is just a vacation to her. That's crazy. I mean, does anyone believe that? Even the most brain dead of beezers can't possibly still believe that this is a vacation for her. There's no way.
I always like I don't know, I get sick after I travel, so you know. Not really. I finished my vitamins. I gotta get more. So I did not feel like coming live when I don't feel too well. Hey, Natalie, Lizzie. Yeah, just a bit of rest, you know. Oh,
Yeah, just a bit of rest. Don't bother going to the doctor or anything silly like that when you have how many comorbidities and how many other health problems that could turn serious really quickly. Why, yeah, why would you bother going to the doctor?
honestly, it's a good thing that like because I'm not like I know myself now. Like traveling, like I'm gonna need uh some recovery time. So you know what I mean. Yeah, all the germs. Imagine.
Yeah, that cough does not sound good at all, especially with her pre-existing breathing problems. I mean, I don't know what is going on with her lungs. I know she had blood clots in them before, but even like for being as overweight as she is, I still think there's something way more serious going on with her pulmonary system because even at her weight, it's not normal to be so out of breath like she is. Like just walking to the bathroom. I've seen people on my 600-pound life breathe better than she does.
Imagine all the people traveling. And when I was on the plane, I heard somebody nearby sneeze. And I was like, that's it. That sneeze, you know? It's gonna make me sick. I have no idea what it is. Could be COVID. Who knows? But I'm just gonna like wait it out, you know. Jackie! Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate
Oh, I hate that heart hand that she does. Yeah, just wait it out. Cross your fingers, hope for the best. When she's alone in a foreign country, she doesn't know one single person there. If she were to get really sick, like it would be very hard for her to get transportation sorted to a hospital. Or if she was even like incapacitated, how are they going to get her out of that hotel room? Like, why would she risk this? It's mind boggling to me. It's so far away from how I am with my health. Like, if I have the slightest thing going on with me, I'm running to the doctor and I have a little bit of health anxiety. So I can't imagine being like this.
it. Thank you. Patient zero. Oh no, right now, teardrop? Oh, that's really bad. I used to get bad bronchitis when I would get sick too. She feels better, jeez. You need to wash your hands. Yeah, probably. Although if the thing is airborne, it doesn't matter. Thanks. I know, Dawn. I sound terrible. That's why I'm like, I'll just go live whenever I feel better. But I know you guys worry about me, so here I am.
She does not give a shit about people worrying about her. She needs the money to pay for Salah's Red Room, okay, and whatever else he's busy doing over there. I think he's been pushing her to do these live streams like on a regular, consistent basis at the same time every night. And I think there's been several times in recent, like in like the past month or two, where he has said things like, "Oh, we've been going for 3 hours, or go for 4 hours, or you gotta go for 2 hours." Like he's really pushing her to do certain amounts of live streams and a certain amount of time because he wants that money.
I don't really care if I have COVID. It's so common now. It's like a cold, you know. No matter what, I'm sick. Salah is good. It's like he'll probably get up soon. This is like when he's sleeping. Hey, Joanna. I know. I hate being sick.
And I do think it's odd how Chantal is not a morning person, to say the least. She's usually up all hours of the night. But since she's been in Thailand, she's been very consistently streaming earlier in the morning time. Like right now, well, today's stream was a little bit later, I think, because I think it's 12 hours ahead of me. So I think it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon there. But she's been consistently going live between like 8 and 9 o'clock a.m. in Thailand. So, and that would make it like 4 or 5 a.m. in Kuwait. And I think and I could be wrong about this, but I think she is purposely doing that so that she has a good excuse for Salah not being in the chat because she knows if she were to go live later than that, say in the afternoon or the evening time, he's not going to be anywhere around and people will start putting the pieces of the puzzle together.
Yeah, I have my inhaler. My Symbicort. I already took it. I'll be okay. Just not out there running around, you know? I don't think Nikocado has binge eating disorder. Just because he overeats for the camera doesn't mean he has binge eating disorder.
Oh, she is getting pissy about the Nikocado thing. I didn't cover the other live stream either when everybody was asking her about Nikocado and she was getting all pissy about it. Yeah, so someone in the chat was saying how he had binge eating disorder, I guess. Oh, he doesn't have binge eating disorder. Well, still, even if he didn't have binge eating disorder, that still takes a huge amount of hard work, regardless of how he did it. Even if he did it in an unhealthy way, like that still takes a lot of dedication and hard work. But she can't let him have that because it makes her look bad. She doesn't want people pointing fingers saying, "Hey, if he did it, why can't you do it, Chantal?" Oh, right, because she has binge eating disorder and he doesn't. So that gives her the excuse.
Please get some fruit and eat healthy. Yeah. I still have throat lozenges, yeah. Hi, Buttercup. Thank you. Excuse me. So that's my update. I'm just not feeling that
She doesn't need a throat lozenge. She needs a doctor. Like, hello.
good. Yeah. Hey, Daniela. I'm so happy that he did that, but like, why? What's the social experiment? Like that he lost weight? Like, what's the social?
Oh, she is so jealous. I can like feel it emanating off my screen right now. Yeah, he said it was a social experiment. Now, I don't like Nikocado. I think, he has so many problematic behaviors and the whole thing is just a mess, in my opinion. But still, he explained what the social experiment was, to be able to gain all this weight, get all this money, have people watch his content, even though his content was like over the top ridiculous and mind numbing, in my opinion, at least. I never watched him like that because, yeah, I couldn't stand his content. But and then he wanted to prove he could lose all the weight. So, yeah, that's a lot to lose 250 pounds, Chantal. If you did it, people would be amazed at what you could do too. She is so jealous.
Oh, really, Bear? That's crazy. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I'll just try to stay in as much as I can until I feel better. Yeah, I do go live.
Yeah, I saw someone in the chat says a doctor visit isn't in her budget. That's probably exactly what it is, Boop Girl. Yeah, because she is sending all her money to Kuwait, or even worse than that. What I think is going on is she has said that she cannot get a bank account in Kuwait because she's not a resident there. So all her money, that YouTube check, pretty much has to be routed through Salah's account. So what I think is happening is he is sending her money and he is putting her on a budget with her own money. Which, hey, if that's the case, she deserves it. Who would give their hard-earned money like that? Give a complete scammer all control of your finances. I mean, she's going to get what she deserves with that one. If that's what's going on, speculation on my part.
Butterfinger. I haven't had one of those in a long time. No, they don't deliver to your door here.
I saw someone in the chat, Evie, that's my dog's name, by the way. I love that name. Says, hope she is using bottled water in her CPAP. Yeah, that's a really good question. I have not seen her buy distilled water for that CPAP. I mean, I've seen her buy like drinking water, and maybe she's using it for that, but can't you get like brain eating amoebas from using tap water? Even in America, like that's a possibility. So that would be crazy if she was not using bottled water in her CPAP machine.
Yeah, they have a lot of vitamin C drinks there, Ginger. I don't feel like going to the 7-Eleven. What cookies? I don't know, Tracy. I haven't seen NyQuil. I don't feel like going to the store. Maybe I'll go eventually just to the pharmacy and I don't know. Hey, Missy Med. I don't know what it is, if it's like a clinic or what. But I mean, I'm sick. Like, it's just gotta pass. I'm not gonna go there and be like, I have a cold.
I know the constant nose blowing and the coughing is really getting on my nerves too bad. I have her sped up to 1.5. This is her on 1.5.
Expectoration bees. Yeah, I ordered soup and some paneer. Hi, Tay. Yeah. Yeah, honey would be good. I did not remove my mustache yet. I don't want Salah to be here and get sick though. But yeah, he's not here yet. Okay.
Oh, she doesn't want Salah to come in case he would get sick, but he's not here yet. Girl, he isn't coming. Just give it up.
Kind of soup. I think I got like a vegetable soup and then I ordered paneer from a halal place. You know. Yeah, true, Stephanie. Exactly. I feel like I've just been sick like the whole time I've been here. So hopefully I get at least like a good week solid of feeling good so I can do more things.
Oh, I see what might be going on here. I don't think she's feeling well. Okay, I do think she is sick. I mean, her tonsils, I've never seen tonsils look like that. I didn't know tonsils could look like that. I would have been rushing to the doctor. But yeah, she's saying, "Oh, I hope I feel better, so at least a solid week so I can go out and do stuff." This might be just a convenient excuse, her feeling underneath the weather a little bit, so her chat will stop bothering her about doing stuff because it's been pretty constant from them. Like, what are you going to do? What are you doing next? What are your plans? Why don't you go here? Why don't you go there? And now it's real convenient. She'll just be like, "Oh, no, I'm too sick for that. Sorry, guys."
I don't know, Brittany. I'm not sure. No, I haven't teardrop. Okay, Tristan, Maddie, thanks for being here. Yeah, this is true. Maybe I can get something for the cough, but that would involve going out and I don't feel like it. Yeah. Second on vacation. No, it's not. Did a lot of people join your Discord? Pineapple, yeah, I heard that, Natalie. I don't know, I'll have to look into something. Right now I'm just resting and drinking a lot
Okay,
of water.
I wonder if I could speed it up to
They don't bring it to your room, they just leave it in the lobby.
to
All deliveries.
1.75. If this is too fast for you guys, let me know in the chat.
Which, I can take care of myself. It's just a cold. I never did watch the Nikocado vid, no. I keep forgetting about it. I'm not subscribed to Nikocado Avocado, number one, so... I think so, SB. More comforts,
She is so pissy about the Nikocado thing. It is hilarious. I'm so glad he lost that weight for one and only reason, because it pisses Chantal off. Oh, I haven't even watched it. I'm not even subscribed to him. Okay, whatever. What else does she have to do? And she has probably been obsessing over that story. She has probably watched every single video there is out there and just sitting there completely stewing over it, like so pissed off about it.
That's okay. I can take care of myself. I just need to rest and lounge around. Yeah.
Did you see that little smirk she gave there? I am not good with the timer thing. I can never get it back to where... But she had a little duping delight going on there. I don't want to go back too far and have to listen to that whole thing.
To rest and lounge around.
See, yeah. There it is. Did you guys see that? Oh, I just have to lounge. I have to get rest and lounge around. And then she did that little smirk, that little duping delight smirk. Yeah. Again, I think she is feeling underneath the weather, but she's always sick. I mean, she pretty much has one foot in the grave at all times. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm buying this.
Hello, Oregon. Yeah, it can be scary depending. Teardrop? You miss me? Have you seen the movie The Deliverance? No. Is that the one about the goat haunted house? Bear. Hey, Vampira. Do you get bored? Yeah, I do. I wish I was feeling better. Like...
Whatever, Chantal. You wish you were feeling better, so what? So you could go to 7-Eleven more often? So you would have the strength to order DoorDash more times in a day? who does she think she's kidding? Like, maybe her beezers do buy this stuff. It's yeah, this is unbelievable. I know, Dr. Chantal, it's just a cold. Right, or it could be monkeypox, or it could be COVID, or it could be a pneumonia, or it could be the start of any number of things. How would she know?
Just the thought of going out in the heat, like when you don't feel it when you're already hot. Number one. I saw long legs. I didn't like it. I don't seem surprised. Yeah, I have a cold or something. Oh,
Or something. Or I'm in the process of dying. Who really knows?
hey, middle face mark. Yeah, I have an inhaler. Oh, I hate being sick. I don't think I have a temperature, but I'm just hot.
She doesn't think she has a temperature. Okay, well, it's a shame they don't make something where you can take your temperature easily. Oh, wait. I mean, she gets everything else DoorDash. Why not DoorDash a thermometer? Because, with her comorbidities, if she gets an infection, that could be it. That could be game over for her, and it could happen very quickly. Sepsis it takes control of your body so fast. I've had it happen to family members. Thank God they survived, but just barely. And it goes from a fever and feeling crappy to on death's doorstep within a matter of like 6 to 12 hours. She does look sick. Sweet ice black tea, she absolutely does look sick. But she always looks sick, so it's hard to, tell.
Thank you, Vampira. Sorry I'm not very lively, guys. I want to be fun. I have no idea, Snake Lady, what I have. It doesn't feel like COVID. I've had COVID a couple times. It was really bad. Like my chest wise. Hey, UCP. Thanks, Hossie. Terminal 21. I'm not going there. Maybe I can order it. It sounds scratchy. Why do I have to call Salah? He knows I'm sick. I wonder if they have a pineapple vendor. Anyway, I ordered some stuff right now, so just some water, some soup, some rest. I've never been to Texas.
That
I had water
coughing
today
is
so far, that's it.
disgusting. I can't take much more of it. I might have to
Ew.
fast forward some.
Bro, stay down under.
Oh, she's sitting up here.
Listen.
I might fast forward to her sitting up.
Being sick ruins everything I feel. Thank you. Hold on, let me check the guy. Let's go over here. I think he's gonna be here soon. I know. You like Beetlejuice? I'm gonna wait for Salah. Watching movies by yourself is nice, but you know.
Oh, it sounded like one of her farts. Damn, can you guys hear her breathing? She literally just got up off the bed. That's all she did. And it sounds like she's about to stroke out. That is scary. Look at her breathing.
Here, up, zombie. Punk rock. I have some vegetable soup coming. Sleeping up, right? Yeah, I usually sleep like kind of elevated.
Isn't that a symptom of like congestive heart failure, having to sleep up because all the fluid goes into your lungs because your heart isn't pumping it enough? I'm not a doctor, but dude, if I had to be sleeping sitting up, I don't know what else could be a wake up call for you.
Yeah, I know. I probably won't learn anyways. Anything warm, yeah. Thank you, guys. Leave Bear alone. I'm not out of breath for this, sorry. I have a cold.
You're not out of breath? Oh my goodness. She is more delusional than I even thought she was. What do you mean you're not out of breath? We're all watching you on camera right now, struggling every breath you take.
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
Mark
I,
Wings.
I cannot take the coughing
uh,
every two
it's hot in
seconds.
here. I don't even want to go. I don't feel good. Maybe it's all. I have no idea. Erica's travels. Go take a nap. Hello. Hey, Daniela. I almost fainted, girls. I know, right? A hot bath and a shower. What? Wow. Wow. Hey, hi, everybody. Hello, Melly. So, it's hot. Mark Wiens is a chef. Hey, Miss Alice Razor. Thank you, Vampira. I don't even feel really that hungry. Like, I really don't. I don't feel too. I just feel like sick, like I have something, that's all. But it doesn't feel like when I had COVID. Like when I had COVID, I was way worse. Comfort and continental breakfast. Can you pick a song from my community post? Okay. Have you been checking your sugar? Yes. Good night, Desiree. Yeah, it's like noon here. I know, Anna, yeah.
My bad, you guys. I was muted that whole time. I was saying how I would be terrified if I were her. Thank you for letting me know in the chat. I would be terrified if I were her because if someone were to have to, if something were to happen and she were to have a medical emergency, and like I said, that could happen very quickly in her state with all the health issues she has and this and her size. How are they going to get her out of that hotel if she's not able to do it on her own? Because like a team of paramedics would have to come up there, put her on a stretcher, and take her down in that tiny ass elevator that she can't even fit in comfortably hardly. So, like, what would be the other choice? Are they going to have to get a crane out there and wheel her out and just carry her out through the window on a crane? I I would be so scared if I were her.
The new Discord's fun for speech. Yeah, I'll probably hate it then. What? Oh my gosh, teardrop. A coma for 2 weeks? I'm so glad you pulled out of that. Jeez, yeah, it's scary. Yeah, Craig. Shut up, Craig.
Yeah, that's a really good point you make, Susan, about her being selfish, because at the end of the day, that is what it is. It's her being so selfish, her only caring about herself, because she doesn't care. In the other live stream, she said, well, if I die, I die. Oh, well. Yeah, she doesn't care. And she's not thinking about what that will put other people through, what her family would have to go through, not only losing her, but having to figure out funeral arrangements and whatever else would go into getting her home or her body home from Thailand. And Salah, he doesn't care. He'd just be happy that he would have a free YouTube paycheck one more time. He would be on to the next. But still, and what the poor EMTs would have to go through and what the hospital staff would have to go through, she just doesn't care.
Okay, should I go get my stuff? I want to go to a night market, but I miss Howie. I miss my pets. How many much more time do I have here?
That is interesting, Lexi. Yeah, I'm obviously not an EMT. I wouldn't know that. Could you do that with someone her size though, like someone in the 400 or 500 pound range? Would you be able to still do that protocol with someone that size? I'm interested to know.
Welcome to Longo's face. You want soup? Good night, Vegas doll. Howie. Endocrinologist. Why do you look like Monty? It's 12:30. And then Kate. My mom? No, I didn't eat anything yet. So far, no, I'm not having a good holiday because I'm sick. Well,
Damn, she really does not sound good.
10:30 p.m. I'm so sleepy. Yeah, I'd probably be sleeping at 10:30. It sucks that I'm like 11 hours from you.
I know this is morbid to talk about, so I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I know the Muslim tradition is that she would get have to be buried within 24 hours. But I wonder if the family could override that. It either way, I mean, that would be the ultimate kind of like karma for her, really, because she's only cosplaying being a Muslim, obviously. But think that she would just have to be buried out in a what, a desert somewhere with other people she has no connection to, and she's just buried there and forgotten. Not her family wouldn't visit her out in Kuwait or wherever she's buried, Thailand. Like, it couldn't happen to a better person.
You guys. I don't know the Egyptian dialect. I know the Levant. But Salah, I know all the dialects. There's no snacks. I had to order. Thank you. Whoa, no way, Melly. How come? Like something trigger it? Or just anxiety disorder? I don't think so, Stephanie. Soup and paneer. Yeah, that's scary. I hate anxiety. Just happens sometimes, huh? That is frightening.
Not to keep going on this topic, but I see a lot of people commenting on it in the chat. Will she get buried because she's only a visitor? That's what I'm wondering. Like, she's only cosplaying being a Muslim. She doesn't have any ties to Kuwait. I understand she took the Shahada, but like, she's not really a Muslim. So I'm sure her family would probably have a say in that. I don't know. She should be making these plans. She should have, with her health conditions, she should have like an advance directive and a will and everything that spells out those type of things so it's not a burden to everyone around her. Lexi says, okay, you're the EMT. You say, I think she definitely caused logistical issues. I could only imagine because isn't she like 17 stories up in that hotel? And that elevator is so small. When she was writing it the other night, people didn't even want to get on with her. Number one, because the smell, I'm sure. But number two, because it's such a tight squeeze.
I am very ill. Yes. I feel like if I go walk around in the humidity, especially imagine with a mask, I would pass out. Yeah, Aaron. Hi, Lanky. Thank you, Tiffy. I'm going to get. Hold on, let me see if it's here. I feel sweaty. So now I gotta go down. YouTube feels wrong with me on live. Stay indoors. Yeah. I look old. Without you on. Oh, thanks, SB. Hey, Jessica. I don't look old, Ava. Thanks, Ava. Hold on. Hey, George. Sorry, guys. I'm new. This is why you have to wash your hands. Ew. Okay, let's go get my foodie food. Babe. Watch this.
Damn, listen to her breathing.
Smells nice.
It gives me anxiety just listening to it. I don't know if you guys can hear me over the video when the video's playing.
Hey, Rosalina.
Hopefully.
Hey, everybody.
I'm going to take a good look at this elevator. More than I have before. Oh my gosh, that thing is tiny. Oh, that thing is tiny. That's smaller than I even thought it was. There's no way they'd be getting her down in that. Oh, but someone in the chat did. Sorry if that was like not good, me talking over the video. I don't know what it sounds like on your end. But yeah, someone in the chat said they probably have a bigger elevator for like cargo. So there you go. That might be a solution.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, now let's see if she has learned her lesson and washes her hands before she eats that food. I bet you she hasn't.
I don't plan on going in public. I'm just eating my food.
Oh, that breathing.
That's all you might wash your hands.
She needs to go to the hospital. Look how... Oh, look how fast she scurries along when she has the food in her hand, though. So she can't be feeling that sick. Damn, she is moving. I know she's fast right now, but her feet are going back and forth fast. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm going to put that on more regular speed just to see how fast that really was. I'll put it on normal just for 1 second. Oh, I hate doing this because I can never get it at the right time again here. Okay, she's not moving that fast. Never mind. Let's see. Is that normal speed? Yeah, that is normal. Damn. Never mind. She's slower than a snail. She's still moving it. She's still booking it for Chantal, though. But I can't watch that on normal speed. No way. Yeah, that's right. It must be...
Hold on, guys. I gotta wash my hands.
Oh my gosh, she did! Wow, look at that. She actually is... Okay, I give her that one time she's gonna wash her hands, she'll go right back to not washing her hands. That actually surprised me, that she said she was gonna go wash her hands. I mean, to me, that tells me that she probably isn't feeling well because there's really nothing else in the world that would motivate Chantal to wash herself unless she was actually feeling sick and not wanting to go through that again. You think she's fake washing her hands? I don't think so. I think she's realizing after 40 years on this earth, she is actually finally recognizing that we may have been right about something and everybody else may have been right about something, that washing your hands is hygienic and you shouldn't be stuffing your fingers in your mouth like a toddler before you eat, after you've been touching every germ known to man. Oh, that cough. I'm about to get sick to my stomach if I hear that again. Yeah, remember I am sped up, our RMG. I'm at 1.75 speed.
The bougie trip?
I might slow it down a little.
yes. The hissy water. Okay. The water that hisses, I don't know why it does that. I'm not yellow. I'm watching a girl with jaundice. She's yellow. You should see. Schwips ginger ale.
Why is she watching people with jaundice? Is she like trying to make herself feel better about her own health problems and being like, oh, at least I'm not yellow like that girl, so I'm not that bad off? Because I can't see Chantel really caring about anybody enough to be like worried about their health problems.
I don't know. Do people still drink that when they're sick? Drinking bees?
Drink what when they're sick? What was she drinking? What was she drinking? I missed it. Whatever.
Here, got some garlic naan. Here's the soup. Here's the soup. We'll just have some soup for now. See? Vegetable soup.
Wow, it's actually normal human-sized soup container. That's the first time I've ever seen that from her. Amazing. So she got soup and garlic naan. Okay, well, I don't know. I can't eat when I'm sick, so...
Schweppes. Schweeps. It's Schweeps? Schweppes?
Ew, look at how much she is sweating.
Potato.
Look at that sweat just from walking down the hall and back. Oh, it's all pixelated. You guys can't see it.
Potato.
Or maybe you can see it.
Where's your keyboard weird? No, I got veneer for the non. I'll show you after. Sorry, I'm so blasé. I don't have a mask. Yeah, I'm not going out until I feel better.
But you just went downstairs and touched the elevator buttons and got the food from the guy. Hello.
Hash browns and sausage. Yum. I love that. Hash browns and halal sausage. Okay, let's see the soup. Yum. Bismillah. Yummy.
Yummy. She sounds like a baby when she does that.
Sevda? She's married to a Turkish guy, right? I did find No Name's channel. Hey, buddy. The food is good. What with my teeth?
Yeah, she seems to. I know at least the whatever she is sick with hasn't affected her appetite, like you said in the chat. She seems to be feeling better already, you guys. I think it may be a miracle.
French onion. Really, Rosalia? All I ever seen was like I'm subscribed to her, but every time her video comes up on my FB page, I scroll. Hi guys, here's what I'm having for dinner. Scroll. Nothing against her. I don't know, like, the lay on dairy. I never heard her be Islamophobic. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know the tea.
Where did the coughing go? And the sniffling and the blowing her nose every 2 seconds. We'll see if it resumes here.
Hi guys, I got some garlic naan and a little bit of paneer. Does it hurt? No. My throat is not sore anymore. It's the cough. I'm stuck, yeah.
Well, you seem just fine now, Chantel. What happened? What happened?
Little thing. It's gonna be alright.
And look at her. She's singing. She's talkative with the chat again. More back to her normal self. She only took 1 bite of that soup or 2 bites of that soup.
The accent? Yeah, buttercup. Spicy. Amazon delivers to Bangkok? Okay. I gotta check that out. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to let doctors know about this absolute medical miracle we just witnessed. She went from barely being able to breathe to talk, coughing every 2 seconds. All it took was a couple spoonfuls of vegetable soup. We need to study this and put it in some medical papers. Let everybody know what's going on here.
It's the soup is.
Is
My
she
favorite
drinking
taco, by the way.
soda? Is that soda? What is that? It looks like soda.
Come here. So guys, I'm sorry I'm boring. Boring. That's gross.
You are always boring, Chantal. What are you talking about? This is what we've watched you do for the past 2 years. Why are we still here? I don't know. We're probably sick in the head too. But obviously by now we are watching her for the last 2 years.
Hey, where's woman? My face. I look like S-Chan. Who's gross? Me? No, I'm sweating.
Yeah, she has not coughed one singular time. Where, what, for the first, how far are we into the stream? I don't know how to calculate that. Okay, it's 50 minutes. This is so almost an hour. And a good 45 minutes of that was just her coughing literally every 2 seconds. Yeah, this bitch is lying. Lying. She just doesn't want to go anywhere. I don't think she feels good, but no, she was playing it up because she doesn't want to do anything. What? Oh, she is
I'm not
pathetic.
sweaty anymore, but I was.
What the fuck? Was that
You
sweat
want that
on
gross
her
one?
hand? Is that sweat on her hands? Or did it get wet from something else?
No, I'm sweating. I'm not sweaty anymore, but I was.
Look at her hands. Oh, that must have been that's the oil from the non bread, I bet. Okay. Okay, never mind. That's
Want that gross
hopefully
one?
what it is.
Who's gross? Who are we talking shit about?
Ew, that
I
is
need a bit.
so disgusting. How can she be? Oh, and she's sick. Her hands look so disgusting. And she's just like stuffing them in her mouth like that. Oh, and
Yeah.
she wonders why she gets
Merch idea,
sick.
beauty bed. Wait, sinky sink. Mm. And yeah, it's made with spinach and Indian cheese. Mm-hmm. We have a fan and AC. Mm. Tofu. Yeah, Amy Slayton, yeah. So, thank you, Emma. Thank you, everybody, for your well wishes and your suggestions. Shop some new hijabs. Any update on Salah?
Oh, here we go.
Hopefully by next week he'll be on his way here, inshallah. But I don't really have 100%
Yeah,
news.
he's not coming, inshallah. Okay. So by next week, she says, wouldn't that be nearing the end of her vacation, though? Is she talking about this week or next week? Because if she means next week, we're at the start of this week. Technically, it's Tuesday right now. So sometime next week, that would put her at like week 4, right? Because she's been there 2 weeks, I think, already. And this week would be number 3. And then next week would be number 4. So what, he's just going to show up for like 2 days and go back home? I don't, I've been thinking why she's trying to keep up that whole storyline of, oh yeah, he's coming, you guys. He'll be here soon. And what really went on there? We'll never know, obviously, unless, they break up and she decides to do another drunk stream and just lets it all out, crossing my fingers with that one. But yeah, I mean, it's anybody's guess. Was it visa problems? To is he like leading her on and being like, "No, no, babe, I'll be there, don't worry." And she's believing it when he really just wants he's the one that's on the vacation, not her. And he's like, "No, you're staying in Thailand." Or is there something else going on? Like I would love to know the true story behind that. I don't think he's ever coming. Obviously, at this point, there's no way.
Hmm? Are you gonna have a coffee? Garlic and buttery naan.
Virgo, that's interesting tea. I'm a Virgo too. Actually, it was my birthday yesterday, September 9th. I don't know if you're a Virgo or whatever, but anyway, that's not the point. I want the tea. Whether it's true or it's not, I don't know. Let me decide. He's been on various apps following slim Muslim girls and chatting every time she turns her. I would love to know what source that is coming from. If you can put it in the chat.
And Salah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's pretty feeling kind of down, but he's
Dang it. I want to hear what she says about Salah, but I saw Miss Chin. We're birthday twins. You're September 9th too. Oh, that's awesome. Well, happy birthday to you.
taking care of things.
Okay, what did she say? I missed that. Hold on.
So,
I'm going to try to go back.
are you gonna have a coffee? Garlic and buttery naan. And Salah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's pretty feeling kind of down, but he's taking care of things.
Oh my God, I was on mute again. I am so sorry, guys. What an amateur mistake that is. Okay, I'll do better. Yes, thank you, Boop Girl. You're on top of it. I am not. What was I even saying? Oh, if she was talking about Salah or not, when she said he's busy, and he's feeling a little down, but he's taking care of things. Like, what things is he taking care of? And what he's feeling down because you're gone? Is that what she's trying to say? Girl, you might be able to convince yourself of that. You ain't convincing us of that. But there's another 99 birthday girl in here. Wow, that's crazy. I heard though that's the most common birthday to have. My brother told me that. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what he told me. But anyway, yes, thank you, Boop Girl. I appreciate it. A bunch of Virgos in here. Okay, his friend Allah was on a panel and says Scatboy waits for FB to doze off, then he leaves in the apartment and goes out. I heard about that. I thought that was like a made up story. I don't know. I don't know the whole story behind that. If that's true, that's hilarious. But Allah's a liar too, so.
So, you'd be amazed at the amount of things that could be gore looking at. Thank you, Rosalia. I look tired with you. Yeah, I'm just run down and sick.
Yeah, that's a good question. Whoever asked that, whose panel though? Like I said, I heard that story, Propane Lover, and from my understanding, like there was a group of people who decided to troll her and tell her that Allah was having a panel on a live stream and said that Salah was cheating on her. That was my understanding of it, but if someone else has different information, you can just put it in the chat.
Maybe that will teach me to wash my hands.
Damn, I'm not even paying attention to what she's saying because this is interesting too. I must have missed this lore in Girl World. Mix says, never forget Salad is a coward who ran from conscription during wartime. Okay, I don't know what conscription means. I'm guessing it means like when you dodge a draft in American terms. Is that what that means? I didn't know anything about that, so you can fill me in on that if you want.
Do you think with Amy, like she just got into a bad crowd? Like is her boyfriend like scummy? Like criminal record, yada yada. I don't know. Yeah, that's me. Tracy, really? Oh, what happened? She was caught with weed. Like what happened? Did she live in a? She obviously lives in an illegal state.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So, because he's Syrian, they're supposed to be required to enlist in the military unless they run away to. But I think didn't he come to Kuwait as like a child? So maybe his dad was running away from that, or did he come as an adult? Am I wrong about that? I don't know.
Mm. Weed and shrooms. Yikes.
Oh, well, she's back to coughing.
Hi, Jamie. Um,
Yeah, she put that food down fast.
yeah. Well, if she's on mushrooms, with our young kids around.
Okay, so now people are saying I think she's talking about Amy Slayton. She's saying that she was on mushrooms. I thought it was just weed. I have not been keeping up with that story pretty much at all, so.
I don't think that's very wise.
Calm down, girl. No one's coming to take your food from you. God, and she's like turning
I look better?
No, you don't. Whoever is in her chat that is lying to her, you stop that right now. She looks purple. Every time she takes a bite, like her face turns even more purple. Oh, the coughing
What?
is back. That's great.
Bismillah.
Yeah, right, Jethro. I know. She really does. Oh, it's weed and shrooms. Okay.
Maybe bear.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's a great point. It is like an eating contest. That is her line of work if YouTube continues to go down the drain like it has been for her. That's her calling in life. I mean, she could probably make some serious money entering into different competitions. She would win every single one of them. Guaranteed.
I know, Tracy. You were right. Lasagna. I love it. Mm. Vampire imagine. Mac and cheese. How are you? Okay. It's filling.
Ew. She is. Look, it's all over her hands. It looks like baby shit all over her hands.
What's going on?
Now, I bet you anything she doesn't get up and wash her hands after that, even though they're covered in food. I bet you anything she doesn't wash. I could be wrong. She proved me wrong the last time, but we'll see. That water looks good. I need some water.
You know where I want to take you guys when I feel better?
Damn, and when...
Remember that Asiatique place? With the big wheel?
Oh, yeah, that one that you and Sally Boy went on, and it was mad awkward and painful to watch, and he was pretending that you were his lovely, beautiful wife, and you barely fit in the thing, and the lady at the line who took your tickets was gawking at you. Yeah, that place we remember.
I did wash my hands. Yeah, that's true.
That is so disgusting. I can't take it. I have seen babies eat better than that. I can't take it. I don't know if she's going to say anything good, though. Probably not.
Mm. How many of
Oh,
you peeps love paneer?
I can't do it. I
What
gotta
the heck is
fast
this?
forward.
There's a lint. Ew.
Yeah, then you pick it up and you go right back to licking your fucking hand, Chantal. Look at that. Oh, look, lint from the floor.
I had a dream that
Let me lick it from my
I had a
fingers.
huge exam.
I cannot do it.
Soggy wet socks. Thanks, Rosa. Very type of that almost anything.
Probably full sugar soda or whatever. I saw someone say it was like ginger ale. Probably full sugar. Wasn't that wasn't her soup container smaller than that at the beginning? Hold on.
I can't remember how I found out about him.
Did she have two different soup containers? Or was that the dipping? I think that was the dip. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I don't breathing heavy. It's because
Her breathing, no
I'm sick.
joke. You know what her breathing reminds me of? I watched a documentary tonight on a guy who was climbing Everest. I forget his name. Really cool guy, though. He's like 19 years old. And he made a whole vlog series of his climb up to Everest. Her breathing sounds exactly like his did when he was approaching the summit to Everest. Exactly.
Thank you, Nemo. Have a good night.
My God. Oh, that's right, Christy. Yes. You know, it was funny. I hate how Girl World infects like everyday parts of life. Well, I love it and I hate it at the same time. But I was watching his trek into base camp and I was thinking, like, oh, there is Chantel's future destination. Like, oh, I can't wait for her vlogging series on base camp. Oh, give me a break. I thought about that though. Damn, she looks rough.
Are you in Thailand, private dancer? How about I just live off of durian?
Yeah, great idea, Chantal. heard her say that in the other live stream too. Like, oh, maybe I should just go on a durian diet. Yeah, the highest calorie fruit known to man. It's like 400 calories per cup. Great idea, Chantal.
How about that? Your big trip there? Oh, I bet you're excited. Why do I feel sickly?
Did she really just ask that question? I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. Why does she feel sickly? Well, if you don't know by now, Chantal, you never will. But yeah, someone in the chat, what's your name? Rob says, if I'm diabetic, if I get 100 to 200 carbs in a day and wake up, I'm sweating. Oh, yeah, I know. I have two diabetics in my family, my brother and my dad. He passed away from complications of diabetes. The very last thing he did, sadly, was give himself his insulin shot, and he took really good care of himself. And they both, like my brother, he stays away from carbs. He takes really good care of himself too. It must be a genetic thing. But yeah, he like every once in a while he'll treat himself to he'll eat pizza with the family one night or whatever. But if he eats pizza, he'll eat like two slices and he won't eat the crust off of it. Or if he does eat bread, it's like that low carb bread. He watches his carbs so carefully because it's just as bad as eating sugar. She doesn't care. She doesn't care.
The smell, yeah. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Yeah, probably a virus. Just like the sore throat. The sore throat is gone, but now I have like a weird cough.
Yeah, it's because there's something going on with her. And who knows what it is? It's anybody's guess. But thank you for the condolences about my dad. I don't mean to bring it up and like garner sympathy from you guys. But when I am watching Chantal and I see how careless she is about her diabetes, it drives me crazy. Because someone like my dad who tried his best to overcome it and he didn't eat bad food and, he went to his doctor's appointments. He was not overweight. He was like 5'8" and I don't know, maybe 170, I think. So he might have been a little overweight, but he took good care of himself. And it just progressively got worse for him to the point where even the insulin couldn't keep up. So to see her being so careless, and I know where that journey ends, and she is on the fast track. I just she seems to think that she's invincible and she's not. Like something is going to give one of these days. Yes, I know we joke about Chantal being a cockroach and but no, something will give and it's not going to be good when it happens. She'll be very lucky if it's something quick. Because like look at Life by Jen. She was suffering there for a long time. She tried to turn it around and it was simply too late and she suffered in and out of the hospital until finally she got an infection that her body simply could not fight anymore. And that would be, that would be what would happen with Chantal if she's lucky at this point. She could just wake up dead tomorrow.
No, I'm not doing a social experiment. What's the experiment, anyways?
Wow. Her breath is really disturbing again. But someone in the chat says I think they asked her if she was going to do a social experiment, implying, are you going to do what Nick did and lose the weight? And she says, no, I'm not going to do any social experiment. Well, how about a life-saving experiment, Chantal? How does that sound? You want to do that instead? And it's so annoying that she tries to be like, "Oh, well, he didn't have binge eating disorder. So, it's not the same thing. I have binge eating disorder, so I can't lose weight. I can't do anything to change." But there's so much help available for her. She is so lucky and so privileged to have access to the healthcare she has. And she has the money. If she wasn't giving it all away to her fake husband, she would have a lot more money. She makes good money from YouTube. And she's not only lives in a place where, as I understand it, healthcare is pretty affordable, but she's in Thailand, where I also, from my understanding of it, healthcare is pretty affordable. Or she could go back home. I know there's long wait lists and stuff like that. But there's probably ways around that if, your health is bad enough. But I don't know. Either way, she has access to healthcare if she really wanted it. And she just refuses all of it, just like those diabetic classes that she was supposed to attend. Why didn't she go? Because they were going to tell her about herself. They were going to tell her that everything she eats and the way she eats it and the amount she eats it in is slowly killing her. And she did not want to hear it. Sorry for the rant.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. We called people on online pants. I mean, he hasn't been online that much, so he probably just had some backlog videos, and now he's just like, he's lost weight. Like, he lost a lot of weight before. Thank you. And showed his journey. Yeah, he's just back to eating, right?
God damn it, I was muted again. Sorry.
It's just a stupid cold.
Yeah, I don't know if she washed her hands or not because I fast forwarded a little bit through the eating, and so I highly doubt it though.
Thank you. I've been to a fair. Antihistamine. Yes. Yeah. Maybe he'll show his journey, yeah. He's been able to keep that private. I wouldn't be able to keep things private for that long.
Well, she couldn't be faking the sneezing. At least I don't think she's not that good of an actress. So, yeah, she does seem to have a cold or something worse. Who knows? Who really knows? But someone was saying how, yeah, it must be so lonely to have to eat with strangers on live, even though your partner is there but doesn't care about you. Yeah, I mean, where's her loving husband? Where is her loving husband? I wonder if he comes in the chat because let's see, what time is it right now in Kuwait? Let me just check real quick. It's on my Google history, so all I have to do is type in KU. Okay, so it's almost 10:30 there. And I don't know if he ever came around or not. He likes to come around either in the beginning of the streams, he'll stay around for a couple minutes, or at the end of the streams when he knows she's about to sign off. So he doesn't have to be in there very long. Bless you. Oops, my bad.
33 million views? Wow. That's insane. Yeah. Should I just get off of here? Like, what the hell am I even doing? I can't entertain in that.
You are never entertaining in any way, shape, or form, so don't worry about it, Chantal. But yeah, Virgo, I've wondered that too. I don't know how the health or the life insurance stuff works in Kuwait, but if he could get life insurance, you bet your bottom dollar he has it on her. And the biggest policy she could possibly afford, because she would be paying for it. But I know her sneezes are pissing me off too. But yeah, someone should look into that, how the life insurance policies work over there. My goodness. I prefer that to the coughing and the constant blowing of her nose, though.
Stop. Show us the view. Thank you, guys.
Ah, yes, I forgot. You're right, Lonnie. Salad is just so busy. He just doesn't have time to come into the live streams. I mean, he's making moves over there in Kuwait with that perfume business of his. He's a busy man. You know, he's in meetings all day. He's coming up with different beezer scents. He's shipping out orders left and right. Yeah, I can't imagine.
If you sneeze and you're around Arabic people, it's a huge process. Because, like, Salah will sneeze, for example, and he'll say, Alhamdulillah. And then I say, Yarhamkum Allah. And then he says something else. I don't even know what it is, but it's a long sentence. Soggy. I'd be sneezy.
Oh, he's on the grind all
What's the one after
right.
that?
He's on the grind all right. He's just not grinding in business terms. You know, if you get my drift.
After I say Yarhamkum Allah.
Not enough. Great Grebo, not enough. Wonderlay, yes. Yeah, don't you guys know Wonderlay?
Also.
Wonderlay Industries? Oh, God, I don't want to think about it. All right, what else have we... How long have we been on here? Okay.
Yeah, but he did the apple dance. Yeah, I have something done. Okay, pajami. He lost weight. Why is that hard to believe?
Yeah, he's... Oh, yeah, let's see what she has to say about that. She just ignored the question.
Yes, you're right. He says it so fast, I don't know. I can't understand what he says. Oh, no, I miss him. I miss you like crazy, even more than worse than 10. No, I'm okay, wrinkly wiener. I don't think I need anything. He has no flabby skin.
Does she get angry?
He was obese for a long time in his life. He was skinny and had tight skin before. He gained weight, short amount of time. He might have flappy skin under his t-shirt. We don't know.
Well, if she never watched the videos, how would she know what was in the videos or not? Maybe he showed his flappy skin in the videos. How would she know? She said she never watched it. Okay, I want to see her raging, even if it's a little bit. Okay, black screen. She must have been getting high right here. Oh, and she's back. And higher than a kite.
What are you guys talking about?
She is higher than a damn kite. That was such a funny shift. It was so obvious.
Oh no, pollen?
Oh, she looks like a little... She looks like one of those Lord of the Rings trolls.
Oh, tropical? Don't like it. No, he's not here yet. I miss him.
And he ain't coming either. Give it up.
Welcome, Salam, Marian. My view on Nikocado. About the situation that everyone's talking about?
She acts like she doesn't know. Oh, Nikocado? What, the situation everybody's talking about? Yeah, him losing 250 pounds, Chantal. That's what people are talking about. Don't pretend like you don't know.
Hey, Bree-Mac.
Oh, she just avoided the damn question again. What a surprise.
Costco had durian ice cream? We're gonna do a lot more vlogs, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know. She's wearing that ugly ass. Looks like they look like it looks like drapes or a tablecloth or a shower curtain. It actually looks a lot like some curtains I have in storage, actually. But she didn't button it up because she can't because it doesn't fit. So she's just like wearing it as an overcoat. Either way, it looks terrible. There's no making that thing look good. All right, come
Yeah.
on. Where's the
Yeah.
where's the shit talking? There's only so much more of the second
Dog
take.
doesn't know. Hey, Cash. Try the makeup. Handsomest man.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she is
This is
Lonnie.
the I'm sick expression. I'm pretty sick, babe. Again.
Oh, is he in the chat? I'm gonna see if I can turn on the chat.
True bear, yeah. Jeepers creepers.
Oh, it's disabled. I can't see it. Oops.
You're back.
He must have come in the chat though.
Drink water.
Yeah, the other night he was in the
Yes,
chat.
Actually, I don't have to check my needs. And then
Oh, she sounded like she might have been getting angry there. It sounded like, or what am I talking about? I'm getting tired. But anyway, he was in the chat the other night. I don't know if you guys saw this, but she went to go walk up to the kitchen or something, and he put in the chat, waddle, waddle, waddle. Her loving husband. I swear, if my husband said that to me, I'm not married, but if I was married and he said that to me, I would no longer be married.
then it went away. And then now it's the cough and like congestion. So it's really weird. He just ate. Actually, I don't have to check my immune system because I don't get like this kind of sick like more than anyone else.
What is she talking about? She has been in and out of the hospital more times than a 90-year-old grandmother is. I can't even keep track of all the times she's been in the hospital this year alone. It's been at least 3 times though. Yeah, it's been at least 3 times that I can think of. She's sick all the time. I guess she thinks
Maybe
that's
just
just
whenever I travel, I don't know.
I guess she thinks it's normal to be sick that often.
Tonsil stones, yeah, I heard those are gross. Yeah. I think it was like maybe part of the same sick. I don't know. It's weird. Really? Love sick, yeah, Missy man.
Oh, give me a break.
Thanks, dear dog. Yeah. Yeah, yes, meow, like that. Ew. Yeah, I'll be okay. I just have a cold or something.
Wait, he did? Was that a long time ago? Sally dropped his own PayPal in her chat? Was that tonight or was this a long time ago and I just don't know about it? Oh, I know. Yeah, Miss Chin, like exactly. Amberlynn with the cellulitis. And like, oh, she can't do anything about it. She just gets it all the time because of her lymphedema. And I'm sure the lymphedema does make you more prone to it, of course. But yeah, just cellulitis all the time. I know, she's high as a kite right now. Oh, a couple of days ago? I missed that. Oh, that is so funny. What did she say? Yep, exactly.
They have Netflix. If you have an account, I don't have an account. I don't watch it anymore. No, why am I gonna go to a doctor about a cold? I hate people who go to the doctor for a cold. Like, just fluids and rest.
No, he didn't, Virgo. No, he
Kissing on
did
the street.
not.
No.
Oh my God, I cannot believe I missed that. I caught the waddle waddle thing because I saw someone post about I saw someone post this comment saying waddle 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 or whatever. Said it 2 or 3 times. I cannot believe he did that. What a scammy loser. But you know what? She deserves it. I don't feel bad for her. I think it's funny that she allows him to just drop into her chat like that, say waddle waddle, and then tells her chat to send him money. Oh, my bestest, handsomest husband, though. Oh, she deserves it. Oh, I'm so glad she's married, fake married to that scamming loser. Yeah, red rooms are not cheap. Exactly, Mick. They are not cheap and they're not going to pay for themselves. And if he can't comfortably cheat with the beezers anymore because he's too afraid to get caught, then, they're going to have to foot the bill. It's only fair.
Is it gonna change anything, West Coast lass? You don't have to quarantine anymore if you have COVID. I mean, I'm still gonna have to go down and get things. Why are you so fucking dramatic? I did not ride a tuk-tuk.
Yeah, I guess he did,
I
Lily.
don't have a mask. It's like a friggin' flu, like anything else. If somebody gets a flu, it's also dangerous. Like, you know.
Yeah, even if it is the flu, it is dangerous, especially for someone like her who has all these other health conditions and is 500 pounds. Yeah, it's super dangerous. You can die from the flu. The flu can become pneumonia, pneumonia can become sepsis, and then you're dead. And then you are dead. She is so dumb.
Ugh, goodbye, West Coast lass. I'm not unblocking you. You're so annoying
Oh,
and
there.
negative over everything. Like, what does it matter if I have a COVID or a flu? Like, I'm still gonna be the same. I don't have a mask, so like, people act like I'm going and rubbing my snot on everything on purpose to give people COVID. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, get out of here.
Ooh, she's getting mad. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they sell masks everywhere in Asian countries and it's just part of the culture there, even before COVID. So yeah, guys, she just can't find a mask. It's just impossible for her to get a mask. And it's negative to even expect her to get one. And I don't know who was in her chat, if it was a troll or a beezer or whatever. But the way she talks to her audience like that, I'm surprised she still has a channel at all. I mean, the only people who are watching her are people, I would say 90% of them are just watching the train wreck. Yeah, no, I can't imagine that, Mary. And I would feel bad for whoever has to do that. But it's coming. It's coming sooner rather than later.
Jesus. Ugh, goodbye. Annoying. Like, get out of here. If you're gonna be negative, get out of here. I'm really not ever gonna be in the mood for that. I can't believe she's breathing air. She might have COVID. Like, it's not COVID. Like, who cares? Like, you don't know. Like, just fuck off.
No, you don't know, Chantel. You don't know if it's COVID or not. You don't know what it is. You don't know if it's contagious. You don't know how contagious. You don't know how long you're going to have it and what could possibly be the complications of it. And people are just trying to tell you, like, that's not cool to be going around possibly spreading this unknown contagion to people. Oh, I don't need that negativity in my life. Well, I'm sure the people who you're spreading this disease to don't need that type of negativity in their life either. But you don't seem to care.
Seriously. People still have to live with COVID. Like, get over it. Like, oh my god. It's true. Like, what am I gonna do? Hide in a corner and not breathe air? Oh no, you went downstairs. Like,
Oh, this fucking bitch. Take the necessary precautions. That's all. No one's telling you to never leave your hotel room. But you should limit the amount of times you leave. And you should take the necessary precautions. It's not that simple. It's not that hard. Wash your hands, be hygienic, wear a mask when you're dealing with people, Maybe even wear gloves. That wouldn't be too hard to get like disposable gloves to be extra safe.
I didn't even go near anybody. Yeah, have you been licking railings or elevator buttons? Exactly. So stupid.
Yeah, she might as well lick the elevator button. She might as well. When she goes into that elevator, presses the button to get on the elevator, presses the button to go upstairs, goes into her room, opens the door handle, and whatever else she touches in between that, and then she gets inside and immediately starts licking her hands and sticking her fingers up her nose and sticking her fingers in her eye. Yeah, she might as well just go inside the elevator and just lick all the buttons. It would be the same thing.
Wes is one of those cry negative Karens. Also, some people who have asthma and can't breathe are exempt from wearing a mask. That's true too, Vampire. Exactly. I know. She's acting like committing like a friggin' genocide or something from not wearing a mask. I don't even have one. Stupid. For
Yeah, because it's not like they sell them everywhere again. And she has to be so extreme about it. Oh, she's acting like I'm committing a freaking genocide. No, she's acting like you're being an inconsiderate, selfish biatch, okay? That's what it is that you just don't care. You don't care who you spread it to. You don't care to find out what you have in case it is something really bad and you're spreading this to other people, other vulnerable people, mind you. You know, what if that delivery guy, what if he's taking care of an elderly mother or grandmother at home and he comes home from Chantel's filthy, disgusting hands and gives her something? She doesn't care.
what I potentially might have, like stupid. Get out of here.
Oh my gosh, I cannot with her.
What? What's a Trudeau time? Like I'm patient zero. I know.
Oh, she absolutely did not stay home during lockdown. She was running around with Cokie everywhere. And she crossed the border, and I think she crossed the border to get Sonic or Burger King or something. And then she couldn't get back into Canada, if I remember correctly. It's been a while.
Yeah. Basically. Not our problem if you're paranoid. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the nagging, I hate it. I hate nagging. Goodbye. I don't know. I used to be. I'm fine. Like, I just need some rest and fluid, you know? Yes, I'm seriously not aware of what a Trudeau town is. What is it? Yeah, I have seen those Cheshire Kitty. I know you're sick, eh? Like,
Right, yeah, you guys are right. It was New York, and yes, I'm pretty sure it was Burger King, right? Yep. Mm-hmm.
my cheeks are always red. Always. I'm a rosy girl. I didn't say that. Rue Blues. It is almost 2 p.m. The black phone. She has a cold out death. I know my eyeliner. Frig. Where did Salah go? He disappeared. I don't know.
Oh,
He just woke
yeah. See, that's what he does. He just comes in the chat for like 5 minutes and then he's gone again. And she tries to play it off. Oh, yeah, he disappeared. Ha 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 ha. You know she cries her eyes out every single night. And then, every once in a while he'll call her. Once every few days he might call her and be like, "Baby, you are overreacting. I love you." And she's like, "Oh, okay. All right. I love you too." She's so dumb. And it looks like she's wearing makeup from 3 days ago. Do you see that black eyeliner on her eyes? That is so gross.
up, so maybe he's like washing his face and stuff.
Oh, yeah, he's washing his
Petting
face,
the
all
cat.
right.
Are you petting Juice?
Is that what they're calling it nowadays, Chantal? Washing your face? Okay.
Mama. Hey, Brooke. Yeah. Oh, I'm so full. Have you ever had Luden's cherry lozenges? No. I don't think so. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's washing exactly. He's washing his face in the good old golden showers. Yeah, he probably tells her that and she's like, "Oh, that sounds nice." Uh,
Oh, babe. Are you vampire? Hopefully I get you too.
there he is
I'm sure it'll be
again.
fun.
I wish I could see the chat.
I hate feeling and looking like crap. Yeah, Dragonfly, they do.
You hate feeling and looking like crap, yet here you are, Chantel. Every single day of your life. Yeah, you might have a cold or whatever the hell's going on with you right now. This is your life. You look and feel like crap every single day. You're swollen, you're red, you are inflamed everywhere. This is your life, but you don't want to do anything about it, right? Because you have whatever disorder and you can't help it. It's like how do her beezer so called feel bad for her when she puts it out there how much she eats, how much she refuses to walk, how little she wants to do, how she refuses to make any type of even minuscule changes in her life. Nope.
So, I've never seen a squatty potty here. But the bathrooms at the airport don't have bidets, which sucks. Yeah, I have allergies. Really, right? Oh.
No. Whoever in the chat asked that, I can't see the chat and Chantel's screen at the same time. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. But whoever asked that, no, she did not take a COVID test. She hasn't been to any doctors. She is convinced it's a cold.
Hey, Suman. Assalamu alaikum. A baby. We still need the bees. Yeah, I mean, if it gets really bad, I'll go to a doctor, but just for a cold, I don't really. Unless I really can't breathe or something, but I'm fine. Yeah.
Unless she really can't breathe. God, I don't want to know what that looks like for her. What do you mean if she really can't breathe? She already can't even walk to the dining room table without being completely out of breath. What is she talking about? Yeah, no, she'll wait. She would wait until she is incapable of moving. And then she would just expect someone to come and rescue her because she's selfish.
Really, Dixie. McFlurry time. Crazy frog game. Oh yeah, babe, you should learn the my intro song. No, I don't have to go to the hospital. That would make her feel better. Hamster dance. Guys, on the flip side, maybe later on, I'll go live or something. Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks for being.
Okay, I was muted again. Curious Cat. I don't know who that is. Is that another Girl World channel? Someone said, "Hey, I love your channel." I'll have to check them out. But anyway, that's it, you guys. Yeah, she's either has a cold or she's dying. Take your pick on that one, because who knows? Could be either one. Yeah, I'm really interested to find out what happens from here on out. There's so many different possibilities. You know, when she gets back to Kuwait, you know Salad's on the hunt right now to find another pay pig. Of course he is. He's always looking for more of them. That's what he was doing with Kybella. That's why he asked her how much money you make, how much money your parents make, this and that. So he's always on the lookout, but he's had a lot of free time on his hands to go hunting. And who knows, he may have reeled one in. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Because Chantel's pretty much the only woman on earth, I think, who was stupid enough to fall for his scam. But who knows? And yeah, just like the whole dynamic of her being away for a month and him getting to live his life again and not having to fetch her food every 5 seconds and not having to listen to her cry and moan about when she wants to go to, whatever that place is called in the middle of the night, that Canadian coffee place. What's that place called? Oh, that's going to bug me. Tim Hortons, right? Yeah, when she got all pissy when he wouldn't take her to Tim Hortons, whatever. Like he's gotten to live his life for the first time without a worry in a long time. And who knows how that dynamic's going to play out when she gets back, if it's just going to go right back to the same old, or if he is if he gets used to going out. I don't think she cares that he goes out in the middle of the night, and he probably has the whole burner phone worked out to where he's at one location with his other phone and she tracks that phone and he's off somewhere else. Like, I really don't think she cares. I think she really only cares about keeping up the appearance of a marriage. And, she probably knows that he goes around and sleeps with other women and stuff. And as long as it doesn't come out publicly, I really don't think she cares that much. But it will just be interesting to see. Maybe her visa will get denied. Maybe there will be a problem traveling from Thailand to Kuwait. Maybe she'll end up in the ER before that. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Yeah, Tim Hortons. Right, 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 right. Yeah, and right. I'm sure he's enjoying that, actually having leftovers. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, we know that's what she said. All you have to do is fake love me. And he barely does that, but he does it enough to get all of her money from her. Hi, Curious Cat Chats. I don't know who this Curious Cat is. Oh, Curious Cat Chats. Okay. There you are. Are you another Girl World channel? Forgive me for not knowing. It's contractual. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I would just love to know, if it wasn't for these like unknown questions and wanting to see what happens next, and I would have given up on Chantel and Amberlyn for that matter a long time ago. But I am really very curious how this is all going to play out. Oh yeah, she's gotten so much bigger. She's already blown up in size since being in Thailand, and now she's says she's right. Well, and she's just blown up in size since getting to Kuwait. There was a throwback video I watched recently. It was during the Natter days. It was when they were breaking up, I think. And oh, she looked so much smaller back then. It was insane. And she's trying to tell us that she is the same weight she was back then that she is now. There is no way. You cover foodie, just found your channel, came up in my feed, so sub. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I will definitely return the favor, Curious Cat. I've never heard of your channel before. There's a lot of channels I haven't heard of, so I'm sure it's great. I'll check it out for sure. Thanks for the support though. Yeah, right, exactly. She's so selfish. She could keep Omar the tent maker in business for months if she. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Omar the tent maker. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's another one of those things where it's just so hard for me to wrap my head around. Like, why don't you just get some custom clothes made? It would be so easy and she would be so much more comfortable. She looks so miserable in that getup. She wears the worst type of fabrics, and those hijabs she has, they look just so stuffy. I couldn't imagine. I hate being hot and like in the summertime. And I live in Kansas, and it gets like well into the hundreds during the summer. And I cannot imagine going outside with my head draped in polyester fabric like that. Oh my God. I would have a panic attack. Natter thinks she's around 5:30. He can see it. Well, he would know. He explored every mound and crevice. So, if anyone would know, it would be him. I'm really bad at guessing people's weight, so I have no idea. I am confident she's at least over 400. Kansas shout out. That's right. Oh, Colorado. That's where I'm originally from. I'm originally from Denver, but now we live in Kansas. Oh, cool. You went to K State. Yeah, that's in my neck of the woods. Oh, and from Wyoming. Wow. All in the same little area there. I love Wyoming. It's so beautiful and so empty. But that's crazy. We got Colorado, Kansas, and Wyoming. So, yeah, you guys. Nobody wants her. That's a dark place, but she is right, exactly. And it's not just because of her weight. There's a lot of overweight people who are in relationships, but it's like, even if she were to get someone that's more on her level, I mean, they're just, I don't think that person really exists. And if he did, they would be so destructive with each other because, not only is she 300 pounds overweight, she's also super lazy. She has no good values or morals. She doesn't care about anyone but herself. She's abusive towards animals. Like, whoever would want her would be a real piece of shit. Pete's. Pete's of shit. I couldn't help myself. Oh, Florida. Kiwi girl. All right. Good night, Kiwi. I'm about to sign off too here. Oh, yeah. No, I know. It's really hard to say how much she weighs, but I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. Oh, from Alabama. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm not so sure about F's Jam just because I don't think he was into her. I think Pete's really loved her as much as Pete's can love someone. Oh, northeast part of Colorado, but you're moving to Durango. Where is Durango? I should know that. Isn't that southwest? Isn't that kind of by Grand Junction? Northeast part. That's like I kind of lived up there. I don't know if it's the same area you're from, but I'm trying to think of what's in northeast Colorado. I lived in the Brush area at one point. I don't know if you would consider that northeast Colorado though. Northeast Colorado is like nothing up there, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Natter is perfect. Oh yeah, he is so disgusting. The fact she is still the fact that she is still obsessed with him is like insane. Southeastern is Durango near Ray. Southeast. Oh, really? Durango Southeast? I thought it was Southwest. I don't know. I never been to Durango. I never been to Grand Junction. I never really went to Southern Colorado much. Oh, and from England. All right. Well, you guys are from all over the place. Yeah, I know. I know. I saw my analytics. There's like people from all over the world. It's crazy. No, you're right. Southwest. Sorry. Okay, so Durango is Southwest. That's what I thought. I think my brother actually is working down there right now. I don't know. My brother still lives in Colorado and he's like a driver. I think that's where he's driving to. He's like a bus driver. Right. That's what it really boils down to, Carol, is that she doesn't love herself. Well, yeah, I mean, you can see that she treats herself so badly, you know. No, it's not easy to get over 400 pounds. It takes some real effort. Dang, Sweden. That's crazy, you guys. Dubai? Holy crap. And down under. I can't believe that. Okay, on the border of New Mexico. Okay. That is crazy. I never thought I would have so many viewers from all over the world like that. I know, really, from every continent. Yeah, where's South America? Where's Antarctica? Anybody in Antarctica? Now that would be impressive. Belgium. Nice. Okay, Ohio. Cool, cool. I like Ohio. Everybody hates on Ohio. I've been through Ohio a few times. It's really pretty there. An island off the north coast of Scotland? Wow, that's impressive. I used to have an online friend. I used to play Halo way back in the day. I mean, this must have been, what, 20 years ago, really. 15, 20 years ago. And he lived, if I can remember, we were really good friends. We would talk every single day. We talked for years. And I think it's been a long time, but I think it was called Aberdeen. Do you know of that place, Fluffy Guts? Finland, no way. I have a story about Finland too. I lived in Tennessee for a little bit. My neighbors in Tennessee, well, they were almost more than neighbors. They were also like kind of business partners. And anyway, they moved to Finland from Tennessee. Okay, Australia. Aberdeen is northwest Scotland. I thought it was a island. Am I wrong? Okay, Aberdeen is in Scotland. I could have sworn it was maybe I'm getting the name wrong. I could have sworn it was an island he lived on. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Manchester, that's awesome. This is so interesting. No, you're lying. You are not from Zimbabwe. I don't believe it. I think people are making stuff up now. Okay, Alberta, Canada. I believe that. Why would someone in Zimbabwe be watching me? Orkney Island? No, that doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, there are lots of Australians here. It's crazy. So insecure and jealous. So she doesn't see how awkward they are together. It's obvious she was with Natter. Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah, at least her and Natter had some type of connection. And I don't even think it was fake. I don't think that connection was fake between her and Natter. I don't. I think in some weird, sick way, Natter actually cared for her. And though in the same way a psychopath cares for somebody, you know? If you've ever been with a narcissist, you know what I'm talking about. Like someone who's really personality disordered like that. Orkney? Yeah, no, that doesn't sound familiar either. But yeah, like they can kind of care for people in a very odd way that's unique to them. And I don't even know if you would really call it caring about somebody, but it's like there's a connection there. And I honestly think her and Natter had that connection. As sick of a thing as it was and as like toxic and destructive as it was, there was something there between them. With her and Sally, absolutely not. Not even close. It's 4 a.m. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. here. I'm watching from a hotel. Well, go knock on her door, Chow Mein. You got to take one for the team there. No, I'm kidding. I know you're joking, but that's funny. uh, you're from LA? Okay. Nice, nice. I'm working nights in private mental health, and I gotta say, Chantel could stand to. Oh, for sure. Yeah, she needs inpatient treatment, no doubt about it. You're closest to Antarctica. I think they have Wi-Fi in Antarctica, as far as I know, at least in like the little camps they have set up there. It's not impossible to have a viewer from there, but that's cool. You're close. Yes, they were crazy in the same way. Natter loved her money. There was that. No, there absolutely was that. It was not love and it's not real caring for the person. I'm not saying it was. It's really hard to describe unless you've experienced it. You know, if you've ever been with a like crazy person like Natter, which I unfortunately have, they care for you, but in their own very sick and twisted way. And I think Natter had that for her. And yeah, of course, he was also using her and using her for the money and, you know, using her for the rent and everything else she gave him. I don't know. It's hard to explain and it's tired. And it's tired. I'm tired and it's late. Oh my goodness. Right, right. Yeah, there was just a chemistry there. Maybe it's just because they were having sex and that's what it was. I don't know. Yeah, there's mostly scientists. Hey, scientists might get into girl world too, okay? And I wouldn't judge them for that. We all got to pass the time somehow. She carry on like a 14-year-old when she's around Sally. Yeah, it's really disgusting. Okay, good night, Christy. I know I really do need to get off here. Uh-huh, he absolutely does. Yeah, and he's probably embarrassed by that, like a lot of guys are who like bigger women. But yeah, there's no coincidence he went from Chantal to Dee Dee. Like, yeah, Dee Dee is a little bit smaller than Chantal, but not much. He definitely likes he's a chubby chaser, as they call it. No, I don't, TJ. I hate my voice, but thank you, I think, unless you're trolling me. Exactly. We've all seen what he's working with, and there's no way. There is no way. It's just not even physically possible. Even if he wanted to, which he doesn't, even if he wanted to, no. Mm-hmm. Yes, he does. Yep. Sally likes him skinny. No, she's not praying 5 times a day. She admitted she's not praying at all. Someone asked her, it was a few live streams ago, if she had brought a prayer mat with her. And she pretty much just gave a ton of excuses and said, no, I didn't bring it with me. It hurts too much to do the prayer positions. But the thing is that they make prayers for like disabled people and for people who can't get up and down off the ground like that. So there's no excuse. Yeah, yeah. Enclave says, I don't like bigger women, but I've pretty much exclusively dated and then married a bigger girl. I just like good people more than any feature. Absolutely. I don't have a specific type of guy I like. I've never had a type. Like my boyfriends have all been so different from each other. It's insane. And I can pretty much find anyone attractive. I'm more attracted to the person. And I found bigger guys attractive before. A lot of my boyfriends have been skinny guys though. So but once you get up to, that's the thing, like Chantel is not just a bigger woman. You know, she is like super morbidly obese to the point of immobility. And I'm not saying those people are not deserving of love because they are for sure. But it would take a specific type of person to want to enter a relationship with someone like that. You know, because what do they have to offer? Like you can't even go anywhere or do anything. And you pretty much have to be their caretaker. And that's what Sally's doing with her. He's a caretaker. Mhm. It's strep getting worse, moving into her lungs, lung capacity is shrinking. It's going to turn, yeah. Oh, I know. She needs a doctor yesterday. That's what's crazy to me is I could not imagine doing that and just being like, "Oh well, we'll see what happens." Because when she showed her tonsils, my jaw dropped. Like, that's not normal. There was some type of infection going on there. I'm not a doctor. I could be wrong. But that was my first thought was, yikes, that's an infection. And you just don't play around with infections. Even if you're a healthy person, you don't play around with that stuff. You know, infections can spread so quickly and turn serious so quickly. And just being in a foreign country completely alone, completely without anybody there to help you if you need it. Oh, she's playing with fire. She is playing with fire. Because what if she were to become septic? You know, I know from my own experience, not my own experience, but my brother in law had sepsis and it almost turned to septic shock because he had a pimple on his leg that he popped himself, and it very quickly turned septic, and he's a stubborn man like so many men are, and he let it go, but it didn't take long. He got sick and he thought it was the flu, and then very quickly it turned into an extremely high fever and extreme disorientation. Like he didn't know where he was, what he was doing. He could not make it up the stairs in my brother's house, and that my brother made him go to the hospital at that point, like pretty much carried him out to the car. And the doctor said if he would have waited just an hour or two longer, he would have been dead. And the thing was is he didn't know, but it made it so much worse. He didn't know it at the time. He does now. He was a type 1 diabetic. And he's not overweight. He doesn't have any other health issues. He's a younger guy. He's like late 30s. And yeah, they found out then he was a type 1 diabetic, which they said made the sepsis so much worse, so much quicker. So yeah, that would be it. Like she thinks and she might just have a flu and a cold, okay? I mean, chances are that's probably what it is. But what if it's not? And what if it is turning into sepsis? Like she will not be able to help herself. That's what's so scary about it. Oh, time to catch the ferry to work. Okay, thanks for hanging out, Fluffy. That sounds awesome. I want to go to Scotland. Anyway, that was a bit of a rant. Mm, yeah. Sepsis from a UTI. I got the same way and spent over a week and was very, yeah. Yeah, my brother-in-law, I'm glad you're okay. And that's the thing, just as something as simple as a UTI, like you don't expect a UTI to become deadly so quickly. And yeah, my brother-in-law, he had to have I don't know if he's my brother-in-law. It's confusing. It's my brother's wife's brother, if that makes sense. I don't think that is a brother-in-law. I don't know what else to call him though. But anyway, he had to have a port placed. He had to have the port in for I think 2 months to get intravenous antibiotics, and the nurse had to come to the house, had to come to his house. And he was really sick for a long time. And like I said, he was a healthy guy before, besides the type 1 diabetes that he didn't know of. But yeah, young guy, in shape, worked a physical job, wasn't overweight, and he still almost died from it. Oh, that's awesome. Light Pink Mommy says, I've spent the last 60 days filming it. That's crazy. Oh, well, congratulations. Good luck on that. Are you putting it on your YouTube channel? Oh, wow. Yeah, you had the port for 10 days. That's crazy. Yeah. She's never going to go to any mosque. She can't even bend and do the prayers or wash. Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah, I don't know too much about Islam and all that, but I know that they are really, really, they find cleanliness to be of the utmost importance. And the fact she's like sitting there touching everything and licking her hands and snorting everything she can into her mouth. Ugh. Oh, that's awesome, Light Pink Mommy. Well, if anyone wants to follow your journey, I'll check it out. Hopefully, I can find your channel. I had sepsis, unknown source. I didn't feel sick until I was very sick. Right, I know sepsis is so scary. I have health anxiety, like I said, so I'm everything that happens. I'm like, oh my God, I hope it doesn't turn into sepsis. And when I do go to the doctor for something like that, I ask them 5 different times, are you sure this is not sepsis? Are you sure it's not going to turn into sepsis? Because it's so scary. And I've seen it with my own eyes, like how fast it can go downhill. And how 1 second you're just feeling a little under the weather, and the next second you're fighting for your life. And the fact that she had those tonsils that clearly to me looked infected. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. Because they clearly looked infected. Oh, I mean, she could be coming septic right now. That could be what's happening. And how she could just not go to a doctor is beyond me. Yeah, it's very concerning. I know. Or it would be if it wasn't Chantel. No, I have sympathy for everyone, even someone as dumb as Chantel is. I certainly don't want to sit here and watch her, expire on live stream. Yeah, I had a tooth abscess that almost went to my brain. Yeah, exactly. I had a tooth abscess too, like 2 years ago. Terrifying experience, especially with my health anxiety the way it is. Oh my gosh, I was so scared. And yeah, another one of those things, the infection can spread so quickly. Yikes, Jet. Likelihood she has travel insurance, I would give that a 0% chance. Hi, Fluffy. Absolute 0% chance. No, she doesn't care. She thinks she's invincible. She thinks she is untouchable. When it's actually the exact opposite. Oh, I don't know what's going on about your cats and dogs. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that chat. Yeah, she could lose weight in the hospital. She would be defiant to the doctors. She would think she knows better. As soon as she could get discharged, she would get discharged and then just never follow up with any of her appointments. Cuz she's been down that road. It wasn't that long ago when she swelled up like a balloon. I'm sure you guys remember when the she was in the car and she had those aviator sunglasses on and her face was so swollen that the aviators were like making indentations into her cheeks. And she looked really bad then. And I think she went to the hospital for that. Yeah, she must have because she was really bad. I think that's when they set her up with all those follow up appointments. But no, she was just concerned about getting her blood sugar down, getting the fluids pumped into her so she could de-swell. So they pretty much just deflated her like a damn beach ball. And there you go. She went rolling away and was like, we're good. We're good now. So whatever. That's why I have a hard time feeling sorry for her because it's like she's had the help available. She knows what's up. She knows she's playing with fire. She just doesn't care. Oh my goodness, that's scary. I hate all this health stuff, you guys. My best friend's husband had an abscess very close to his brain. They had to have $4,000 for them to emergency. They have three. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I bet. Well, it sounds like he made it out okay. Thank God. Yikes, that is so scary. Abscesses are terrifying. In the UK, you have to have travel insurance when traveling abroad? Really? Like if you're a UK citizen? Huh. I don't think Kuwait has anything like that. I could be wrong though. That's a good idea though. Like I certainly would not feel comfortable traveling to a foreign country by myself without some type of plan in place in case something were to go wrong cuz you don't know how those their healthcare systems work and it's like no, you've got to have a plan. No, Carol, I don't think anything except death. That is when she will change, is when she dies. Through no choice of her own. No amputation, no. That would just give her more of an excuse to sit around and be lazy if she didn't have a leg, to walk with. Remember when she said that she wanted to be like those it was I'm tired and I forget. I think it's Wally, the movie Wally. They're like zooming around in their little wheelchairs and they don't eat. I mean, and they don't have to get up to eat and drink. Everything's just like right there and it's like just being shoveled into their faces. Then they never have to leave their little chairs. She said that's what she wanted. She was like, "Oh, I want to be like those people in Wall-E." I remember her saying that. So yeah, that's what she wants. Okay, well, except you're not a cartoon, Chantel. That's the problem. You are not a cartoon. You're a real life person who's going to have to deal with the consequences of living that type of lifestyle. Yeah. Well, yeah, I would think it would, Jet. It would most people, I would think. I mean, look, I'll just say this before I go. Obviously, Chantel has some serious mental health issues. People don't do these things. People don't make the decisions that she has made in her life without being seriously mentally disabled in some way or another. I can't say what those issues are, and I would have no idea how she would go about fixing them. But yeah, there's serious mental health concerns. And I do, on some level, have to have sympathy for that because she has made a lot of terrible choices, has treated a lot of people really badly, has treated her pets really badly, which I have the biggest problem with, and treats herself very badly. And, she needs help. That's all there is to it. She needs help, and it's only she can get that help. She's a 40-year-old woman. No one can do it for her. Yeah, she's super childish. I think one of the biggest problems with Chantel is she was never disciplined as a child. She was never told no by the people who raised her, either her mom or her grandma. And, she's spoiled. She's like that girl in Willy Wonka, whatever her name is, the big balloon girl. I can't think right now. Veruca, right? That's her name, Veruca Salt. No, no, that's not the spoiled one. Well, she's kind of a combination of the spoiled one and the bratty one, right? Yeah, which is like, she gets whatever she wants. She blows up like a balloon, and there she goes rolling away one day. Mm. Yeah, the blueberry girl. But then there's that other real bratty girl, too. I forget. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. I love that movie. I need to watch that again. It's been so long. That was one of my favorite movies growing up. Yeah, the Oompa Loompas are just gonna come and roll her out of that hotel room in Thailand. Except it won't be Loompas. It will be a team of paramedics. So that's not nearly as funny. But all right, guys, it is so late. 3:20 a.m. where I'm at. And you guys are all over the world apparently, so I don't even know what time it is where you guys are. Yes, yeah, the paramedics with their crane, they'll be able to get something done. They might have to break down a wall or two, but okay, yes, yes. Veruca Salt was the one throwing down the hole by the squirrels. Oh, right, because the bad nut or the bad egg, good egg thing. I need to watch that movie again. I don't remember. I remember the bad egg, good egg thing. And Violet's the one that blew up like a balloon. Okay. 2:20, 11:20. Beach time in Albania. I want to go. It's been so long since I've been to a beach. I've been landlocked for too many years. The only other issue is you believe she may have undiagnosed Prader-Willi syndrome. Prader-Willi syndrome. I think I've heard of that before. Isn't it like a childhood thing though? I don't know. I have no idea really what that is. Yes, of course. Well, thank you guys. The book was slightly different. Yeah, I read through a little bit of that book when I was way younger. I mean, I was probably like a teenager. And yeah, I remember the book being very different. Yeah, right. Oh, that's funny. No one will beat Gene Wilder. I did not like the remake of that movie. 10:20 here in Florida. It's not 10:20. It would be 4:20, right? Oh, 4:20. Right. Yeah, Chantel would think it's some type of designer disease. She'd be like, "Ooh, I have the Prada disease." She would probably try to tell Sally how designer her disease is so he would be impressed too because he loves that stuff. How old am I? I'm old. I'm embarrassed about how old I am. I'm too old. How old do you think I am, garlic breath? 420. I do not smoke weed, but I used to. I used to be the biggest pothead ever. It's 420 in the Carolinas. Nice. Well, smoke one up for me, a former pothead, if you smoke. Yeah, I do not smoke anymore or do anything. I don't like weed anymore. It started giving me anxiety really bad. So I haven't smoked in a long, long time. It's been many, many years. You sound way younger than me. Well, I am way younger than you at 55. So at least I can be the young one between us. But no, I'm 39. Ugh. I got one more year. I turned 39 yesterday, actually. So I'm going to try to make the best of my last year of my 30s here. You're 84? Well, that's awesome, Vera. Congratulations for making it that far. That's older than Chantal will ever be. It's probably older than I'll ever be. Yeah, that's quite the accomplishment, I would say. You're 45, Katie. Nice. 65. Oh, I feel old. Thank you. 40s were the best. Oh, that's good to hear. I've had some friends tell me the same thing, actually. I have a friend who's in her 60s, and she tells me that her 40s was the best years, where you're not self-conscious anymore, you're comfortable in your own skin, but you don't have those worries you did as a young person, always worried about looking your best or worried about what boys like you, blah, 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 blah. Worried about what people think of you. Yeah, right. I know. I should be thankful, Kimberly. 49 here would love to be 30. Right, exactly. Like, yeah, I would love to be 29 again, right? So you got to be grateful for what you have. And we should all be thankful for our ages because so many people don't get the privilege of living this long. However, whatever age you are, there's someone who did not get the privilege to live to that age. So I should be grateful. It's just scary. The 40 is like the big scary one for me. It's always been the big scary one. Like, oh, when I'm 40, I'm old. That means I'm old. I know. You're right, sweet tea. You're right. Oh, that's good to hear. That's encouraging to hear, Katie. The 40s are the best. All right. Well, if they're not, you guys are going to have to hear it from me. I'm counting on that. I'll take that to the bank. Your 50s are the best. All right. Blue Fox Dragon. Oh, well, thank you. I hate my voice, but I appreciate it. Oh, wow, 60. Well, that's awesome. Glad you are still around and glad you are here in the chat, Jet. It's good to have you. Yeah, you don't feel sorry for it, not anymore. I consider myself to be a very empathetic person. And usually when people are like, "Oh, I'm empathetic," that means they're not. But no, I really do empathize with people like and I can't say Chantel and Amberlynn have totally beaten that out of me yet for them. Like I definitely still have my moments and I've been watching them for years. I have my moments though of still like feeling really bad for them and being like they just need help. And if they were to get the right help, they could turn things around. And not just with their weight, that would be the outward change, but I don't know. I don't think really anybody is beyond redemption. That might be naive of me to think that, but I'm way behind on the chat. I know. No, I know. I know. I know. I know that. And believe me, when I have to go through her 2, 3, 4 hour live streams, by the end of it, I'm like, fuck this bitch. Can't stand her. She deserves everything that's coming to her. So, But I can't help it. Sometimes it's just like, she's a human. We're all human. She's not as terrible as some people are. There's rapists and murderers and such out there that now they probably are beyond redemption, but yeah, no, it is. Yeah, her character is absolutely her biggest problem. It's who she is as a person. 42, I was scared to get to this age because this is the same age my mom was when she died. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know how hard it is to lose a parent, so I'm so sorry. And that's so young to go. Oh man, that's terrible. Yeah, that must be really scary then, if that was the same age as your mom when she passed. But you're still here. You are still kicking it, Miss Aquarius K. So My empathy is for people Chantal would hurt if she was more mobile. Yeah, no, I've had that same thought. I have had that. Honestly, I've thought through this before, and I can't say this obviously for sure or not. I truly believe that Chantal might very well be like a severe animal or child abuser if she were to be more mobile. Just my opinion, allegedly. I'm not saying that for sure. Don't sue me. But yeah, I mean, look at what she look her, the one thing that really stands out to me, there's a lot of things, but the one thing that really stands out to me is when she ran over all those frogs and was like trying to kill them and was just laughing about it like a hyena afterwards, and she thought that was so funny. I just can't imagine. Like, just being purposely, that's not neglect, even though neglect is abuse too, of course. That's not just being lazy and not taking care of problems. That's like purposefully setting out to harm other living creatures and getting joy out of it. Like, I cannot imagine. That to me screams psychopath. You know, I could be wrong, but I think in a way she absolutely does. She absolutely financially abuses her boyfriends. Yep. And that's why I do have a hard time feeling sorry for her with cuz I think Sally is very abusive towards her. I do. I think behind closed doors he is very controlling, and he tells her what to do, and he tells her, how long she has to stream for, and he controls the money, and but at the same time it's her money, so like that's what she holds over his head, is that she's the one who's bringing the money in. So that's what she uses as her chess piece, like, oh well, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to stream, I'm not going to do YouTube as much this month if you don't fall in line with what I say. So yeah, I mean, I think it goes both ways with her and Sally and her and Natter. I think it went both ways. The abuse went both ways. I think she's very abusive and her boyfriend's very abusive, and it's just dysfunctional all the way around. Yeah, thank God she can't have kids. Oh yeah. Mhm. Exactly. He laughs at exactly. Yes, you said what I was trying to say, but I'm too tired to come up with the words right now. Yes, exactly. Or like that one time I saw the clip recently, but I remember when it happened. What was she saying? Oh yeah, because he had like kicked her one time when she was being inappropriate, quote unquote, on camera, and he like kicked her to tell her to stop talking, and people called him out for that when they were doing a live stream together and was like, hey, why is he kicking you? And she was like, oh no, it wasn't a kick, it was just a nudge, and I need to learn to be more appropriate when I talk. Sometimes I say really inappropriate things. And you could see how he like reaches his hand behind her back to like either pinch her or give her a little slap on the back or something. We can't see what he's doing. But she immediately changes the subject and is like, okay, never mind, let's eat. I'm hungry. It was, if it wasn't for Chantal, it would have been a sad sight to see, you know. Yeah, I think he is very abusive and controlling. And she takes that just like she did with Natter. She takes that as a sign of his love and devotion to her because she's fucking sick in the head. She's not right in the head. So whatever, she's 40 years old. It's like, what are you going to do? Yeah, I know she did have a couple of the good old abortions too. Which I'm not going to judge anybody for that. Chantel's a piece of shit, so anything she does, obviously, not great. But I also understand many women have them for different reasons. It's a big topic. We won't get into it. But I'm not judging someone if they've had one. But if you're Chantel, I'll judge the shit out of you for everything you do. So, but all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I have been on here far too long. It's 2.5 hours. Yeah, that could have been a lie. I know you guys keep pulling me in with the conversation. I have to say, it's nice to be able to talk about this. I have tried and failed to talk about this with people in my life, like real life people. And I've really tried to get them interested and like invested in it. So I would have someone to talk to about it with and be like, oh, can you believe what Chantal just did? But everyone just looks at me like I'm crazy. Like, what? My brother is kind of get my older brother is kind of becoming interested in it. I was talking to him about it yesterday, actually. And he was like, "Oh, you could do this and that." I was telling him about the channel, and he's like, "Oh, you could do this and that about the channel, and oh, what is her story with that and this?" So he was finally kind of getting interested. The other times I've talked to him about it, he's kind of just glazed over. So yeah, it's nice to have. My point is, it's nice to have people to talk to about it. Is my point in saying that. But I won't keep you guys any longer. I have got to get to bed. I am so tired. I'm sure you guys are too. But have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and for listening. I had a really good time. I'm going to be doing these live streams on a somewhat regular basis. I think I'll make a schedule, so you guys can count on when I'll be live. So I'll let you know and we'll figure it out. But have a great night, everybody. I hope you sleep well or you have a good day wherever you are. And I will talk to you on the next one. All right, bye.